Like a pimp, that's for sure. I spend it and go get some more. I spend it and go get some more. Better have my money. Better have my money. Better have my money.
What's up, everybody? Wagwan, how the things set? It is Millie, and I am back with another video. You guys are probably wondering why I'm stooped down like this. I'm out of breath, one, and two, I set the camera up and I did not feel like moving it again, so this is my intro. All right, y'all, if I look crazy, I don't even care. You know, it is hot outside. I was dying trying to, you know, find somewhere quiet enough to record, so please bear with me. Today I'm gonna do that little mukbang challenge thing that I see people do on YouTube. I'm not really sure how it works. I know it's like a Japanese or something eating show where people literally just sit and watch you eat food. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna do it to Wingstop. And in the video, I see like people talk about certain things while they're eating. So I decided I'm going to talk about growing up without parents while eating. Reason being, I was gonna make it a separate video, but I did not want it to be emotional, like I said in the past. So I thought, how do I speak about not having parents and not be emotional if the camera's just on me talking? So I said, why not, you know, eat while talk about it, and hopefully you guys get something out of it. I chose to get the atomic wings, and I heard those are really hot, so it's kind of like a challenge and a little, you know, chat with me discussion situation. With all that being said, I don't want it to be long. I'm gonna go ahead and start. I did not get a straw, so I'm about to be ratchet and drink out the cup just like this. I got French fries. I'm not sure how Wingstop French fries taste. They look a little dry and oily. And y'all, I'm so hungry. I did not eat for this specific reason. I got 2 bread rolls. Then I got my hot wings, my atomic wings, so they're about to be hot. I don't know why I did not get water. That probably would have been smart, but I didn't get water. I got baked beans, and I got a stash of barbecue sauce. So for now, this is enough. I see people do like a million, like their table be packed with food, but I don't have time for all that right now. That's too much right now. So for this video, I'm just gonna do these items. This is already enough. I'm not sure if I'm gonna eat it all. I don't think I got a fork for my beans. They did not give me a fork. This video about to be ratchet. I'm about to use the cover for my fork because they did not give me a fork. Yeah. So, let's begin the convo. First off, I was born in Jamaica, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. And when I was around 3, my father died. He was a DJ in Jamaica, and the story that's told to me is he was leaving an event and somebody outside ran him over. But you could tell it was for a reason because they ran him over a couple times. So when my family was asked to look at the body to see if it is him, my aunt said she couldn't even tell it was him because his face, his everything, all parts of him was basically ruined. Like you could not identify him. Of course, I was very young, so I do not remember that at all. A year later, my mother passed away. Now, what I was told was a couple months or a month or so before my mother passed away, my aunt, which is my dad's sister, my mother asked her to go to court, and just in case anything was to happen to her, then my aunt, or happened to her, my aunt would have custody of me. Come to find out, a couple months later, my mother passed away. It's only God knows how that happened, why that happened, but because of her going to court a few months before, my aunt got legal custody of me. I always say thank God for that happening, because if that did not happen, where would I be? You know what I mean? Like, I could have probably ended up in an orphanage, and I probably would have went through God knows. Not saying I didn't go through a lot, because I did not stay with her all my life. I moved around a lot, so I saw a lot and I've been through a lot, but at least I wasn't in an orphanage, you know what I mean? Because orphanages sound extremely scary, and you never know, you know? So that's the story of that. With my mother's death, I was told she was on her way to the airport to come to America, and she was basically in a taxi, and the taxi was driving too fast. They got in a car accident, and my mother was the only person, actually. She was the only person that died in the car, because she flew through the windshield. So basically another car injury with my mother. I remember slight stuff, like my mother, I remember her holding me and having me pick cherries off a cherry tree, which is very weird to remember, but that's just something I remember of her, and I'm grateful for that memory, and I pray that it never goes away. With my father, there's not much of him because I was younger, and it hurts. And it sucks sometimes, because sometimes I want to remember him so bad, and I can't. I see pictures of him, I see pictures of her, but the memories is just not there because I was so young. So it hurts me sometimes to not have that memory, but at the same time, it could be a blessing, because let's say I did remember a lot of them, I feel like it would torture me a little bit more. You know what I mean? So it's like, they're my parents, but they're strangers. And it sucks to think of it that way, but that's really how it is. So, yeah. Wingstop baked beans are the bomb. See y'all being ratchet. I don't have a spoon or fork. I'm sorry. I don't know if I like those fries, y'all. I'm sorry. Those fries they're not hitting right. Y'all, I'm gonna get to the wings, but I don't want the heat from the wings to ruin the taste of the baked beans and the bread, so I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna get to it. I'm scared though. Certain experiences I really, really want to share with you guys, but I want them to be separate segments. So, for example, with me being in Jamaica after my parents died, I was there alone as a baby. My aunt adopted a girl that took care of me. So, for example, the story of being with her in Jamaica on my own, I want to do a separate segment with that, because with that I want to speak a little bit on witnessing domestic violence. I want to speak on sexual abuse or assault and things like that, because I want it to be a segment where I'm teaching something or I am giving insight on something. So a lot of experiences that I've went through myself and I had to witness during that time, I want to speak on, but I want it to be in a different segment. For me, elementary school was a battle. Elementary school was a battle with myself. It was a battle with my mind. It was a battle with my social wanting to be involved. It was a battle with, it was just a battle. Left elementary school, going into middle school, that battle continued. You know, middle school is that age where you meet boys and you want to, like, you know, go out, movie days, there's games you can go to now, there's track meets you could go to, there's football games you could go to, it's just so many things that's thrown at you when you hit middle school. And for me, going into middle school was it was my silent years. I call it my silent years because it was the years where I was doing shit, but I wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking about having sex and things like that. I mean, just doing a young girl type of stuff. Like, I would be like, oh, Julie wants to go to the movies. Can I go to the movies type of thing? But it wouldn't be Julie. It would be like whatever boy I was into at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, you're young, so everyone wants to, the only thing you could really do is go to the mall. It's nothing for you to do. I remember getting on the bus, and I used to be so depressed getting on the bus, you guys. I used to be sitting on that bus like, why can't I have a normal life? You know what I mean? Like, I would be going home, and I appreciate my uncle and everything for taking me in, but I was not happy at all. I was not happy. So I would be home just sad, like, seeing people doing all these different things. I'll just be sad. And I feel like that's the start of my depression. And yes, I said depression. For me, even now, I battle that day in and day out. There's times where I'm happy, times where I'm sad. And it happens so often. I fluctuate in weight. I gain weight, I lose weight, I gain weight, I lose weight. And it just frustrates me so much, but it stems from so many different things. I feel like the story is all over the place because I'm trying to focus. Like, just now, just talking to you guys, and I forgot that I'm supposed to be eating. So this story is probably all over the place. I apologize if it is. I probably won't even finish the food on this video because I don't want it to be long. Now, you don't really think about not having parents until, like, holidays come around. Things. Y'all, these atomic wings. I cannot do spice. I said, let me be fun and get something spicy. I'm about to, oh no, I'm not finishing these in this video. Oh no, this video about to end. My father passed away Christmas Eve. So when Christmas comes around, I am not in the best mind state. And maybe it would help if I had people around me to support and hug me and care, but I don't. So even now in college, when the holidays comes around, like Christmas and stuff comes around, I'm kind of sad and lonely. When Thanksgivings come around, same way, sad, lonely. Like, all these holidays, summertime, like, I have summer classes, I go to work, and it's just me again, sad, lonely. I have my friends, but it's not the same, you know? So holidays will do it to you. Holidays does it to me all the time, consistently. So holidays and oh my goodness, y'all, birthdays. When birthdays come around, I'm trying to take it like a champ. I'm trying to take these like a champ. But when I say this video is about to end, it is about to end. when birthdays come around, it is just the worst. Because honestly, I hate my birthday. I don't want it to be acknowledged because it's another year without them. It's another year where it's like your family just doesn't care. So for me, it's just like, I don't care either. That's really how I take my birthday. My birthday and holidays, it's like I just don't care. And it sucks, but it's just the reality of my life. And I've learned to adjust. You guys. I probably look crazy, but I don't even care. I don't care anymore. Growing up without parents is very hard, but I learned that I am not alone. There's many kids out there like me, even in school and college now. I know kids that were raised by their grandmothers and stuff that did not have anyone around. So it can be hard, but right now I'm striving and I'm pushing really hard in school to prove that I can make it. I have made it. You know, they died in their 20s, so I'm living the 20s for them. God willing, I'm protected and I'm safe for many more years to come. I can graduate and I can say I did something that they never got the chance to do. So that's my motivation, you guys, is to just graduate. And even though, you know, I'm thinking, oh, graduation comes, my parents aren't gonna be there to take pictures with me. They're gonna be there to, you know, watch me walk across the stage. A lot of my family won't be there, you know. But learn that it is okay to do it for me. Because I'm not just doing it for me, I'm doing it for them too. So it's tough. But for those of you who do not have your parents or do not have one parent or anything or any support, it's hard and it's a battle, but you'll get over it. You'll get through it. It's a battle for me day in and day out, but I have learned ways to cope with that battle. And I have friends that support me through that battle. So trust and believe you'll be okay. If there's any of you that ever wants to talk, my Instagram, I think my Snapchat is there, but I don't really use Snapchat anymore. So my Instagram is always open. You can email me, you can DM me and tell me your story. I want to hear it. You can, because it's many people out there that's been role models for me that I've came across that are strangers that have taught me a lot. And I know that some people's story can help me, as well as my story can help someone else. So I'm gonna cut it here because I am dying, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully that is very soon, as in like a few days or next week latest, because I'm going to be consistent. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you all. My hands are dirty. Thank y'all for watching. I love you all. And I apologize for this craziness. But yeah, every single one of you that's subscribing to me, it's slowly going up, and I appreciate it more than you will ever know. So I thank you, and y'all are like family now, and you guys are the best, and you're amazing. And with that being said, bye you guys. Oh, before I say bye, rest in peace XXX. Y'all already know. I'm not even gonna go there. Bye you guys.